Man, they say Fatima Bio is responsible for all the problems then at SLPP. Fatima Bio is the president in command of Sierra Leone, of the armed forces of the Republic of Sierra Leone. They say President Bio just the one they seat. So anything will happen at Salon, now Fatima Bio then they blame. Anything where the Bio government do, now the First Lady Fatima Bio then they blame. Today, they appeal to us. So I want to make a quick short video, very short video. You see, insanity is defined by doing the same thing over and again and expecting a different outcome. Essentially, insanity in a way you know they learn anything from the experience. You're insane. Sierra Leoneans, we are better than that. Make a you and let we do a little bit of reflection. Where Anes by Kuruma ready for get rid of Chief Alhaji Samuel Samsuman. They say that Diana Konomani and all these other people will advise her. They mislead them, they misinform the president, then do this, then do that, then trick this president, then deceive the president. I say a man wishing to destroy another man will find every way to chart his course. And as by Kuruma indecision then was the decision that he made, knowing very well the consequences. And as by Kuruma indecision then was informed by his personal interest. He wanted that to happen. So the advices the women they received was just an excuse, was just a way of saying, I want to use this for validate my actions. You understand? But in terms of the decision, the core of the decision, he knew what he was doing. It's the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. For lie to the president, in fact, now a crime. You understand? So he knew what he was doing, even though he knew that they were lying to him, he still made the decision. When Anes by Kuruma was ready for a third time, more time, extra time, you understand? He made those decisions, he pushed for it. They didn't work, but he pushed for it, knowing very well they were wrong. When Anes by Kuruma in 2017 ready for select the flag bearer and the running mate, he wasn't ill-advised. It was an informed decision, informed by his personal ambition. You understand? Yeah, we don't make peace now. We don't make peace. And it's by Corona with Brother, we don't make peace. I'm not here to criticize him. No, not at all. He's my former president. I have a lot of respect and regard for him. However, I want to make you reflect on that. In Sierra Leone, we don't learn from that. We blame all them people in there for a decision where the man be one make. He used them people in there for make sure he able gather all kind of like business for making decision for cover up. Sierra Leone is in see and bonically. It manifested in the election, in the loss of the election. The current predicament of Sierra Leoneans is as a result of those poor decisions that were made. You understand? From 2016, 15, 14, 15, 16, up to 2017 and beyond, those poor decisions led to what it is. Then people in Pandanteh now, Ambassador Usman Yansanehinstead. That's why I don't even talk about that. His name is not worth my mentioning. Because every decision that he makes as the Secretary General of the All People's Congress Party, they make a unilaterally. He makes those decisions informed by the chairman and leader of the party, and it's by man. Which make they say all of this? Because now Sierra Leoneans, we don't learn from that too. We don't Pandanteh now say. Now, First Lady Fatima Bio, when they not vote for, now for blame for all the chaos. It's like blaming Jada Pinkett Smith for Will Smith in violence at the Oscars. You can't do that. These men are mature people and these are leaders of our country. Now, we don't Pandanteh now for blame Fatima Bio for all the ills that happen in the country. Let me tell you. They say Fatima Bio is responsible for this, then they spoil the country, then they rule the country, then they do this, then they do that. Someone go blame everybody around President Bio, but they don't go blame President Bio. They say now the Minister of Finance, now Lawrence Lima, now this person fault, now this person fault. So now what do you get for go punish now during the election if you don't want to blame President Bio? President Biona society man. His father was a paramount chief. He comes from a chieftaincy family. You understand? He's a military man. My point is that we need for hold we leaders them accountable for their actions and inactions. You understand? Anything where President Bio do, let we hold them responsible for inactions and inactions. For the good thing the way they do, let we hold them responsible. Let we commend them. For the bad things they do, let we hold them responsible. Let we stop for make excuses for the inexcusable actions and inactions of leaders they will appoint into positions. You understand? It's about time for me we learn. We are leading to a crucial election in 2023. You understand? In June 2023. If we don't learn that from Anes by Kuruma take camp, Pa Kabba, you don't want to talk about, I mean, so rest in peace. If we don't learn this from Pa Kabba, when family mondo them in the kind of Freetown, people they blame and say that the rebel and this. When family mondo them they come out from ecomog forces na Lunge, they can't burn. I was in Freetown. I was in Freetown with all the rebel attacks in Freetown. I was there. When family mondo they can't kill whole family, whole community, burn them to ashes. You don't even recognize them. They burn them. Now so you don't turn dust. Now with that order, of course, now it was the desperate Pa Kabba and I ordered those things. But people found a way to blame everybody else but him. Sierra Leoneans, for cover up for leadership, not to respect to leadership. When you cover up for leadership, na hypocrisy. When you cover up for leadership, na a lazy way of changing things because you know the hold the right people and responsible. Anybody will put na leader as leader, then get roles and responsibilities. They owe an obligation to the society we put them there as leaders. So let we begin to call the spade by spade. Anything where they happen now, President Bio in government, the actions and inactions of this government, let we begin to call them for what it is. Let we stop for blame people unnecessarily. If Fatima Bio get power today, now would I get the power? Now you? Not to you. And husband. And who say husband get the power? Not from you. So we take all the power we give husband. If your husband get the power, you go mess him up. Why would for blame him? Fatima Bio in hands are clean. Yes, I said it. She has nothing to do. She owes no obligation to Sierra Leone. We no vote for him. We no appoint him. We no get money. Nothing. Everything she has comes from the person we voted for. Sierra Leoneans, let we call the spade a spade. Anything where they go wrong at the Bio administration, let we hold the people that we vote into positions. The same thing they happen in terms of with members of parliament, in terms of with councillors, in terms of the mayors and everything. From today onwards, I encourage you, let we stop the blame game. Let we hold the right people responsible for their actions and inactions. Thank you for watching. Yeah, please.